Okay. Setup. Float switch debounce. That is the amount of time before the PLC will acknowledge the float switch change of state. Do not worry about the acid dose on time, acid dose off time, caustic dose on time, caustic dose off time. Those are irrelevant. Alarm horn timer, that just says how long the buzzer will stay on during an alarm. Tank 1 pH command, that is what I showed you in the previous video on the main screen. You can change it here as well. That is that's your target pH in the tank. Tank 1 pH differential, do not need to worry about that. Tank 1 pH alarm upper, that's going to be the highest pH you would like to see, or when you want to get an alarm in that tank for a high pH. pH 1, tank 1 pH alarm lower, that's going to be your low alarm for the pH in tank 1. Hit setup again, take you to the next page. Now you got the sink float tank pH alarm upper is at 9.5, that's the upper of your limit. Sink float tank pH alarm lower is going to be 6, that's the lower end of the scale. T1 tank pH alarm timer, 25 seconds. That's going to allow 25 seconds before an alarm is sent off. For the sink float tank, that's set at 10 seconds since that is more critical of a pH to be good or bad. The other pages in here are your cal. That is not to be worried about unless messing with the 4-20s from the controller outside. This is just your raw 4-20 coming from the Wallchem controller on the beam. Next is your I/O. This is where you can go to test everything. When you're in this screen, everything is red. That means this transfer pump is off. T1 transfer pump off. Effluent valve off. Acid pump off, caustic pump off, panel off, email off. You can test everything. You can test the valve to open it, run the pump, run the transfer pump. This is how you run everything in manual when you are in a rush or something is going wrong. When you exit out, everything goes back into auto. You're back running in automatic.